In surface, we have the zones of the hair. We have our green zone, which is the top of the head. We have our black zone, which is the crown area. Then we have our blue zone, which is the back of the head. And then we have our red zones, which is the side ridges and the back of the nape. Today in the edge, we're working primarily in the blue zone and the red zone. And then for the framing, we'll be working in the red zone. In the edge, it's our long-haired, no layered haircut with a little bit of framing in the front. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our protein cream, Trinity protein cream. This is our cutting butter. It's gonna make our comb glide through the hair really, really nicely. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna determine where your guest parts her hair. So we determined that she parts her hair on her left side. So what you're gonna do is take your TK2 comb, lay it flat on the top of her hair, on the high point, and where it starts to round off is where you're gonna wanna part. So her hair rounds off right about here. So what you wanna do is take your finger, hold it against the back of her ear, never let the comb leave the scalp, and your comb will find your finger. And that is how we're gonna part this off. Do it again on the other. Now that we have determined where she parts it off, we're gonna take our surface clip and we are gonna clip about an inch above. Never let the clip leave the scalp. Take it up a little bit higher. Her hair is very fine textured. I'm gonna clip that up. We're gonna comb everything down. Now that we've combed her out, we're gonna start on the left side. Since I am right-handed, I'm gonna work from my left to my right. If you are left-handed, you're gonna work from your right to your left. So I'm gonna take a section no wider than my razor blade. Put the spine of the razor back, take it, and bevel under. You want to bevel under to give that nice shape of flipping under. You're going to keep working your way around the head, the back of the head, find your guide, and bevel under. Find your guide, spine on the back, and bevel under. And lightly shatter. Since she has fine textured hair, you're going to want to lightly shatter. Now, if your client has very coarse hair, you can go in and go down. But since she has fine hair, I just want to lightly shatter that and give that a nice shape. Now, when you're in your red zone, what you want to do is take the hair and over direct it, because you want to leave that corner. You want to leave that weight and that length. You don't want to have the hair pop up when it dries. Now you want to take it, make sure everything is even. Now that we've worked our way up and completed the outer perimeter, I'm going to do her framing. So I'm going to comb it out, section right in front of the ear on the side ridge, and I want to determine where she wants her framing to start. So we've determined that she wants to start around the cheekbone. So what I'm going to do is a technique called walking the shear. I'm going to take our surface 6-inch contour shear. I'm going to walk this shear. So I'm going to determine where she wants her framing to start. We've decided that she wants her cheekbone. So I'm going to come in and lightly flutter, come in, and come out. If you have any sections that dropped out, just go back in and find your guide. Come in, lightly flutter, and come out. Now I'm going to do on the other side. Just find the guide, walk the shear, lightly flutter, roll in, and come out. Now what you're going to want to do on your guest at home as well is if your guest decides that she combs back her hair, tucks it behind her ear, like so, you're going to want to section this out of the way. Now normally I'd be standing right in front of her, but since I want to show you, I want you guys to see at home, we're gonna walk the shear, come in, and come out. That way it gives a nice shape all coming in. Make sure it's all even. And that is our edge.